I really hope that with us being fans and they do listen to us, but they make moves in certain ways of it, we just got to reword it better so they can better understand it. Dumb it down if you want to. I really want to challenge Cowboy fans to go back to look at all the success that Dallas had beforehand, where in the 90s, what was the thing that got them where they needed to be? And that's running the rock, stopping the run, while having the pass be a secondary, while creating run plays and running the ball and having a nice base of running the rock. And that's going to help your team. It's going to keep the defense fresh and is going to have a lot more success compared to airing it out. But Cowboy fans, y'all, we're the culture. We're the culture of this team. We just got to be able to word things differently because I believe this team is lost its way due to airing the ball out and just Jerry Jones as a whole. We got to put in the right culture to help this team because Dallas, yeah, they were one of the latest teams to join the NFL, and we're pretty much dominating that for years. We have the most Super Bowls in the division. We have the most wins in the division. This is our division. We run this, but right now we're not running it. So Cowboys Nation, we need to get in the right mindset to get this culture right. It's not the front office. It's us. I digress.
Hold on now. Because you're saying all that, Earl, but you're pretty much in the same boat as Bound the Giants. You guys are now in tank mode. So
they are currently 11th in the draft order, and they are projected to get that Genty kid from Boise State, according to Tankathon.
Okay.
Maurice, you're not understanding what I'm saying in that. Yeah, I know we're not running things right now, but if you look at the division as a whole, we pretty much dominate the division.
I got you. Legacy.
It's a legacy thing.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm just to the point now, I'm seeing just the troubles that's going on now, and I'm only one voice. I just need to see Cowboy Nation rise up to get us where we need to go, because I believe we are the culture. It's not even the situation dealing with front office. We are responding to what's going on, and they're just halving it. We got to have our voice in the right track to get the word out on certain things, how the team can run. I already know which coaches could work, but I'll get into that later with the trivia. But I'm just
all right, so just to put a bow on this, your season is over, correct?
No.
Okay. All right.
Wait, so Earl, you think that there's a way without Dak Prescott, with the limited resources that your team has, that you guys can get back into the playoff hunt? To be clear.
I didn't say about the playoff hunt. I'm saying I need to see some fight in this team, because if you're looking to tank, that means you are soft and you're not playing up to what you need to fight for.
Oh, Mal, he's talking about your team.
I'm not talking about Mal. I'm talking about the Cowboys.
I understand that, Earl, but you just can't have that mindset. Listen, me and Lucas are Philadelphia 76ers fans. We realize sometimes you got to tank to get better. And for the Cowboys, you guys got some holes going into next season. I would embrace the tank just like the Giants. That's just my opinion.
See, and in the mindset...
Carpe Penisium, Earl. Carpe Penisium.
I'm already to the dark side. I'm just to the point now that, tanking is a pathetic thing for me. I played football. I never tanked. My team never tanked. Even if we had a bad record, we still fought. At least that shows that we're still fighters into it, even though it's going to be an organically tank in what they're trying to do.
I guess what we're saying here is that, first off, compared to middle, high school, college, there's no incentive to tank there. There is incentive to tank in professional sports, because if you have a bad record, you have a better chance of having a higher pick. Now, you guys do not need a quarterback. You don't need to draft Shador, Sanders, Cam Ward, whoever. But there are plenty of holes. And I think the idea here, and I think what Maurice is trying to say, and like we said, we are Sixers fans. Trust the process here. I'm just going to say this: Carpe Panesium, seize the tank, man.
Tanking is quitting, Lucas. And for it, I'd rather see my team fight, even though they lost, because I can at least evaluate things.
Well, okay, here's the thing, though. Tanking doesn't mean that you're not fighting. Like, tanking is a front office coaching decision thing. It's not the players' thing. The players never not try, okay? I think that's where it's getting lost, right, Maurice?
Tactic.
It is. Yeah. It's a front office coaching staff collaboration, mainly the front office. And, like, at this point where you have your best player out, and there are clearly a lot of holes on your roster, this time should be taken instead of, playing veterans who may or may not be here next year. Focus on the young guys. Get the young guys as many reps as you can. You still try to win games, because they're going to go out there, they're going to play hard. But focus on developing the young guys. You're not trying to play these old guys who may or may not be here next year. You're developing the young guys under contract.
But
get these guys as many reps.
But that's what I'm saying, Lucas. I do want to see the young guys.
That's a form of tanking right there. Whether you like to hear it or not, that is a form of tanking. Am I wrong, Maurice?
No, you're correct. I mean, At this point, you're not going to compete for a playoff spot. So see what the young guys can do.
Yeah, you can tank while still being competitive. That's what we're saying. While your team is still competing,
I think
just focusing on the young talent.
I think Earl's in that mindset. Like I mentioned earlier, Earl's in that mindset of the legacy of the Dallas Cowboys, from Tom Landry, Jimmy Johnson, everything. He just doesn't want his team go down that hole.
And I get that, but say you call for Trey Lance starting over Cooper Rush, right? Cooper Rush would be a non-tanking move. Trey Lance is a potentially tanking move.
Did you not see what he displayed out there?
I mean, he had
45 yards. 45 yards.
But what we're saying...
He fumbled twice. Like that, I don't know what a tanking move would be is starting him. At least I could see that you gave Trey Lance the reps. If he can go out there and I just need to see what he does with the first team, and then I can make that judgment. I can't make that now if Rush is starting. If you really you burn a 4th round pick for Lance, and you're telling me you're not going to play him and then possibly not re-sign him after you burn a 4th round pick. I need to see Lance now and for the rest of the season. Yeah, if we tank, we tank, but it's going to be an organic tank. I just need to see Lance at the helm because I already know what Rush is, and he is nothing without the defense.
Yeah. I mean, either quarterback you're pretty much taking. Both of them are not really that good at all. But I think it's time we move on.